Hey everybody, today I'm trying a brand new frozen pizza for me that I've never had before. This one's called Urban Pie, and this one's distributed by Palermo Villa, who makes some of the pizzas I really like. Surfer Boy Pizza, Palermo Pizza, Connie's Pizza, which is really good, Screamin' Sicilian, which is a wonderful pizza, and then the Urban Pie. The Urban Pie is kind of their luxury market. I actually had to go to Whole Foods to get this pizza, so they only carry the Urban Pie in like a Sprouts or Whole Foods or like a higher end grocery store, which I typically don't go to. I haven't been to a Whole Foods since probably 2016, 27, from when before Amazon actually bought them. And so it was kind of interesting walking around there. The prices were not as high as I was expecting. You know, the old saying is Whole Foods is whole paycheck. And, you know, it still was expensive, but I guess maybe just with the pandemic and everything else getting expensive, it wasn't as high as I was expecting. A couple good deals. We actually got a fondue cheese for about $9 that we normally buy at our Harris Teeter grocery store for about $14. There were a couple good deals in there, you know, but it is still pretty expensive. This Urban Pie was $9.49, so it's pretty steep for a frozen pizza. So got the uncured pepperoni, some creamy rosa sauce. So it's a marinara Alfredo sauce blend. Pork raised with no antibiotics, all that kind of good stuff that you'd expect, you know, from a higher end brand. One thing I was kind of surprised at, you know, since this thing was $9.49, my buddy Paulie Detmer's always looked for that bioengineered food, and I was like, oh, this one probably doesn't have it with it being so much, but I was mistaken. This one has the old bioengineered food label on there.
Yes, it has some bioengineered food ingredients.
So you can see this one's pretty thin. It does have the piece of cardboard you always got to watch out for, but it's got some little bit of shredded mozzarella, but also some of that diced mozzarella on there, and it's got some, looks like some good Italian seasoning or some kind of green seasoning on there. All in all, not a bad looking pie. All right, let's open this bad boy up and get her ready to go on our pizza pizzazz to cook up. On the instructions, it says to cook it 11 to 13 minutes at 425. Got my new Pez dispenser. Thanks, Jeeves. I want to give a quick shout out to my Uncle Tom and cousin Brian and Brienne for sending me a brand new t-shirt. So it says Tony's the Pizza King, and it's got all this cool stuff. So thank you guys very much for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. Always good to get a gift from Colorado, and hopefully going to get out there this summer and go visit and try out some mountain style pizza out in Colorado. All right, pizza is done. And you can see they gave us the 18 pepperonis, so they get the old 18 pepperoni seal of approval. That's always wonderful when that happens. It definitely is a good looking pie. It's got, you know, those diced cubes of mozzarella. So they made little pools of good old cheese, so hopefully that'll be pretty tasty. Pizza time. Got the old Urban Pie from Palermo Villa. I'm very interested. I'm usually more of I like marinara. I'm just a straight marinara guy, so having a little bit of Alfredo mixed in should be interesting. But it definitely looks very good. Those little balls of cheese. Excited to have some of those. Yeah, I like just a regular, I'm a plain tomato sauce guy. I like regular marinara pizza sauce. You don't need to mix any Alfredo in there for me. Yeah, and then you can see, it kind of almost looks like a vodka sauce. You know, it's not that brighter red, it's more that orangish. The crust is pretty good though. I remember I like Connie's crust too. Connie's pizza had a really good crust. And since they're, you know, distributed by the same company, makes sense. I do like that they at least put a decent amount of this sauce on there. Let me try this piece with all the, got all the seasonings and stuff on there, so. Gotta give this one a shot. Oh, those seasonings are good. I do like the crust for a frozen pizza though. That's the Italian seasoning and the crust are probably my favorite parts. If you like Alfredo mixed with marinara sauce, if that's something that you think you'd like on a frozen pizza, there's not a lot of frozen pizzas that do that. If that's your thing, I would maybe try out the Urban Pie if the $9.49 price tag doesn't scare you off. I can tell you that I won't be getting it ever again. The price is too high, and that I'm just not a big fan of that sauce. But if you like I said, if you like that sauce, go for it. Me personally, I like just traditional frozen pizzas with cheese, tomato sauce, pepperoni. For pizza, gonna give the Urban Pie 6.2. It's a good pizza. It's not my thing, and that sauce is just not my bag. So I feel like it's somewhat unfair. If you said my ranking's way too low, I wouldn't argue with you, because if you like this sauce, then I'd say go for it. But if you like regular sauce, and you don't want to pay the premium, then that's kind of where I am. For the Palermo Villa brands, I'm definitely more of a Screamin' Sicilian and Connie's. I like those two a lot. The Surfer Boy I thought was pretty good in the Palermo's, and then this one is just a little too gourmet for my my fancy. Okay, running rankings. Got TMNT at the bottom, Newman's Zone, American Flatbread, Chuck E. Cheese. We're putting Urban Pie right above the Chuck E. Cheese because I'd rather have a one-bite pizza than that Urban Pie. Then we got Surfer Boy, Jack's Max, DiGiorno's Detroit, Tony's Pepperoni, Palermo's Primo Thin, Private Selection, Red Baron Fully Loaded, DiGiorno Classic Crust, California Pizza Kitchen, Home Run Inn, Tombstone, Freshetta Rising Crust, Hearth and Fire, Lots of Matza, DiGiorno Rising Crust, DiGiorno Thin Crust, Wild Mike's, Connie's Pizza, Motor City, DiGiorno Croissant, Red Baron Classic, Holy Pepperoni from Screamin' Sicilian, Red Baron Brick Oven, Rayo's Brick Oven, Bellatoria, Gino's East, and then Buddy's Original at the top. That Leaning Tower of Pizza is looking sharp. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.
So today I'm trying the Urban Pie. It's good, but I'm also debating if it's good or not.
It's good, but you're also debating.
But this is still like good. It's like not amazing, but it's good.
All right, I'll take it, dude. It's not amazing, but it's good.